the season opening race for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Let's put the green flag in the air and make it happen at the world's center of racing. What's the story with Austin Cindric, now 7th, Jamie?
Well, it's interesting to watch him. You know, he's only been in the Xfinity Series one time before, and that was a road course. This is his first oval race, and a guy who knows all about him is Brad Keselowski. And Brad, what is it like for him to be dealing with this kind of track at these speeds as he's the meat and the sandwich getting bobbed around
there
and he crashes?
Oh, no.
Big trouble.
Yeah, we talked about a couple of slides, or maybe 3. It's going to eventually go wrong, and it finally did.
He was very loose. Very loose.
That's why they are so aggressive with 1 lap to go.
And Elliott Sadler says, well, Adam, will you tell Larson and Logano that?
To get out of the way?
It means a lot to me.
But they're still race car drivers. They ain't getting out of the way.
That's exactly right.
Especially with 1 lap left in the stage. I like what Larry said, though. Elliott Sadler, he wants those points, but he's in a good spot either way here because he can stay out for the next stage. Presumably they will.
I just love the way he's driving this race car. So aggressive, a lot of speed. Down there on the bottom by himself, yet he's able to hang tight.
He's in the mix, so is his teammate, Justin Allgaier.
Joey's
That's him in that bright orange 7.
Let's see if it's almost there. He needs to break the plane on Kyle Larson's bumper. Just can't quite do it.
Larson has led 22 of the first 29 laps in this opening stage, and it looks like he's going to win it. Back through the tri-oval. Stage 1 is complete. It's Kyle Larson who wins the first 30-lap stint.
Is Brad using the brake any to roll off of Chase Elliott to hopefully get a run, or is it all just rolling off the gas?
You know, every driver uses a little different tactics, so it's hard to say exactly what he's doing, but mostly what you're seeing him do is change lanes to, wow, quick lane change there. To charge the cars up. That's why they're changing lanes, is they're trying to charge their runs up.
Look at Suarez. Huge run.
What about Truex in the middle? The 11 having a good finish to stage 2. Final lap in our second stage at Daytona. Chase Elliott out front.
What happened to Joey? Did he get loose and just fall back?
Well, he was trying to charge his run up by slowing down, and when he did so, everybody just jumped all over him and took advantage of it. Now he's going to punt and try to finish this stage, and Chase Elliott has earned this stage win.
Stage 1, Kyle Larson. Stage 2 belongs to Chase Elliott in the 88, driving for Dale Jr. Up front, Logano, Sadler, Chase Elliott, Daniel Suarez, Michael Annett, 34 to go.
How would you like to be, Brandon Brown? Hey, buddy, you got a lap back. We're in good shape. Oh, by the way, we're 36.
Hey, but we've seen it happen today. You can get to the front in a hurry.
34 laps to do it. That's only 1 car a lap, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Outside lane has worked good here for Logano on that restart.
Yeah, and that was because of Suarez. He just really did a nice job on that start. Got a good push on the back of Logano. Daniel was the key to Joey getting that run.
Let's pay off some drivers in the top 10. Ryan Truex is 6th despite a speeding penalty. Ryan Reed is there. Justin Allgaier having a good day. And Cole Custer's been quiet, top 10. Same for Tyler Reddick, the rookie.
Look at Joey Gase. He's leading that 3rd lane up there with Spencer Gallagher behind him. So these Xfinity racers, they want to be a part of this show.
Let's give some love to Eric Almirola. He's 8th, won at Talladega last spring.
Sorry, I lost the lead there. Just like I said, with the 42 Snooker being side drafted me, and when it kills my momentum, it dies. It falls on its face. And then it takes me a lap and a half to 2 laps to get it pulled back up.
That was prior to that last caution, obviously. Almirola going to have to work through some traffic to get back to the front.
And I'll tell you who else is going to have to work through some traffic is the 42. Kyle Larson. This is the first time I've seen him back in traffic. I'm curious if he can work his way back to the front. We've seen Joey Logano and Chase Elliott do it. Can Kyle Larson?
Go back to the frustration for Elliott Sadler. Season finale at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Thought he was in position to win the championship. He was a runner-up for the 4th time in his career. Very much a part of the equation here today to get a win at Daytona. And penalized with just over 20 laps to go, likely taking him out of contention.
Oh,
whoa.
He's
Can
going
he
to
save
spin.
it? Wow, what a save. Oh,
And now Cole Custer into the wall. Caution is out.
Oh, this is going to tear up some good cars, too.
Daniel Hemrick, the pole sitter. Spencer Boyd is there.
I'll tell you, the 76 car, boy, he never quit driving, Brad. He was fighting that thing through the traffic, did a nice job of coming out the other side. I don't think there's much damage to the 76 car. Same with Joey Gase. They were tied up in the wreck, but they just fought their way through it.
This could have been a lot worse than it was. This is actually not a bad wreck. When 11 got down on the apron, it looked like he was going to hook and come up and wipe a bunch out, but these guys, they did a good job minimizing what could have been a really bad wreck.
How big is this break for Elliott Sadler and Chase Elliott? They're right back in it now.
They're back in this race.
What do you say, Matt?
The guys that have the most spoils, the 1 and the 88 teams. There was a little bit of concern about possible damage on the right side of the 1. His spotter, Brett Griffin, said it looks pretty decent. We are good. They are back in this now.
No doubt, Matt. That's awesome. We're going to see a restart with those guys at the back of the pack. That'll be exciting. Let's see what happens to Ryan Truex. Probably gets pushed out of line.
Oh, he gets blocked late by the 16 of Ryan Reed. Definitely makes contact, pushes him underneath the yellow line. Now he's just trying to save it the best he can. That shows you how important the banking is, Michael, because without the banking, these cars will not keep the grip. And he slid right off the flat onto the banking. Did a great job saving it, too.
Didn't look like there was much damage when he came back across the transition.
Watch these cars. There goes Custer.
Yeah, Jeff Green was the black and yellow 38 that came through there.
Look at the 76 on the low side. Just fighting it, fighting it. Gets on the high side of Hemrick. Not a lot of damage.
35 of Joey Gase, and the 86, that white and aqua car, that's Brandon Brown, who somehow drove through.
Oh, the onboard with Ryan. This is going to be great. Oh, my goodness. You see he made contact with the 16, trying to miss him.
Outside, easy here. Easy. You're good right here. You're good. You're wrecking up top. Watch the double zero coming down.
Oh,
Problems for Garrett Smithley.
For Smithley, and
Michael
also
Annette, too.
Annette, great driving by the field to stay off of Annette.
What'd you say, Michael? We weren't done with the caution flag yet today?
And I'm going to go, I hate to say this, Adam, but we're still not. I mean, they're just going to keep battling, pushing, shoving, trying to get anything they can.
And, you know, this is actually bad news for Chase Elliott and for Elliott Sadler. They needed all the laps they can get to go up to the front. We're at 14 laps to go. By the time we go back green, we'll be inside of 10. They need these laps.
Well, luckily it's spinners, and they kept going. Hopefully it'll be a quick cleanup, and we can get right back to green flag racing. This is too good to miss for sure.
Sadler is, though, already up to the 8th position. Chase Elliott is 12th. And Ryan Truex, who of course went below that double yellow line, he's up in the top 15. On board with him here to take a look at what brought out our 6th caution of the day.
Truex exited turn 4.
Truex was trying to get in the hole. Maybe it wasn't quite there. Right there, just trying to squeeze over. Smithley shut the door on him. Just what you're going to see now, huh, Brad?
Towards the end of the race, you're just going to get more aggressive on the blocks. And I don't think Garrett was expecting Ryan to fill that hole. There wasn't much of a hole there. So he'll probably be a little frustrated with that one for sure.
And look what happens to the 5 of Michael Annette. He gets a shove.
You see Brandon Jones right behind Annette working the wheel in the 19. That was a nice job of driving.
You see, as the grass was going underneath the 5 car, Michael Annette right here, watch as it catches on the splitter and just rips it right off. Amazing how these cars will react to this grass and infield section.
Look at those camera shots.
And right about here, it's going to rip off right in this grass.
Oh.
Big wiggle for Kyle Larson. He leads at the stripe. 4 laps to go. Look at Suarez outside lane.
Keep it clean, boys. I want to see this battle. This is beautiful stuff.
I believe Joey Logano's in the right spot here. He's going to get a push here and probably break free. And he'll make a challenge at Kyle Larson from here if he can break free. He's going to break free at the bottom right here. He's going to break free at the top right here. This is his chance now. He's going to be able to recharge from here.
Here comes
Elliott. Widen your mirror, help from the bottom. Half back, half. There he is, right there, the 7. He is clear in your mirror. The 7 is
now
clear.
He's going to try to pull this crossover, but the 7 fills it on him. He's not going to be able to make the run.
Look at Elliott Sadler. He's up in the top 5. Here comes Chase Elliott as well.
Through the tri-oval, 3 laps remaining at Daytona. It's still Kyle Larson.
So now the guys in second and third, they're all trying to charge runs up. The problem is no one will go with them. They hang them out, and that's why we see these guys side by side and nobody able to challenge Kyle Larson.
Logano looked to the high side. Larson throws the block, and there goes Elliott Sadler out of line.
Yellows out.
Caution's out.
8th time today.
Wow, and Joey Logano had a big run on Kyle Larson right there off of turn 2, gave him a push and almost turned Kyle Larson. That was big.
Big wiggle by Allgaier.
Now they're going 3 wide. Almirola up the middle. Logano pushing Larson in that lower lane. Look at Allgaier getting drop kicked.
Oh no, there they go.
Spinner into the wall, Almirola. Larson out of shape. So is Chase Elliott. And the caution is out again.
We made it so far, Michael, but we just couldn't keep this up. Oh, and they're still hitting.
When we got the green flag, there were 32 cars on the lead lap. You knew there was a potential of this, and now we'll have a second overtime restart here at Daytona.
And Daniel Suarez comes out the survivor. Ryan Reed second right now. That's huge. Ryan Reed's going to go for 3 wins here at Daytona, and he's in a great spot to do it.
Overtime number 3.
I think that choice of the outside line was they think Truex is going to get a better push from Sadler.
And it's not working. Here comes the 16 with Ryan Reed and Tyler Reddick. The inside line is going to prevail.
And now Sadler drops down low. Truex going to be hung out perhaps in the high lane.
They're ping-ponging off of each other in the back. Truex drops to the bottom and gets in line. What kind of shape are they in to make it down the back? 3 wide.
Tyler Reddick has got to run the best lap and a half of his life here. He's got to make the right blocks, the right moves to be able to win this. He's got a shot at it. He's won here before in the Truck Series. He's going to really get tested here by Ryan Reed and Elliott Sadler.
Oh, I don't know if those guys are going to make it off turf. No, they didn't. Will the caution flag fly?
Did he get to the start-finish line? We'll see here.
The yellow.
Caution did not come out. Oh, there it goes. Caution flag comes out with the white flag.
The yellow
The
came out.
question becomes, did the caution come out before Tyler Reddick got to the start-finish line?
I think it did. I think the yellow came out before.
If it did, we'll reset him and do it again. If it did not, Tyler Reddick will win this race.
I mean, it was so close here, guys. Tyler Reddick has got to be, cringing.
Top left of your screen, look at the lights. Brad, you said 100 feet.
It might be less than that. There it is.
There it is. Tyler Reddick's been in this situation before. Next flag ends the race, whether it's the checkered or the caution.
This is when you drive the lap of your life to get a trophy at Daytona.
Oh, Tyler's getting really far in front. Elliott Sadler's going to lag back and get a big run here, but we also got the 11 and 24 forming up behind.
Here comes
one back.
Kaz Grala.
He's getting help. Coming to your mirror. Coming to your mirror.
Elliott's going to get position on him. What's
Sadler
the 11
to the
going to
inside.
do?
Ryan Truex look to the high side. Reddick still out front. Here comes the 16 of Ryan Reed.
Oh, this is going to be a photo finish, guys. We're going to bring this one right down to the line.
Coming off of turn 4. High side of the white car is Reddick. Trying to get his second career win of the season opener at Daytona. But to the inside, it's Elliott Sadler. A photo finish.
Tyler Reddick's going to edge him out.
And Tyler Reddick at the line pulls it off.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Look at that.
Junior Motorsports, another win on a quake track.
And Elliott Sadler, another second place finish.
His 3rd in a row.
Wow.
5 of the last 9 at Daytona have gone to Junior Motorsports. And here we are right at the line by that much. Tyler Reddick there for the first time at Daytona International Speedway. Regan.
It's a hell of a way to get my second win, my first win for Junior Motorsports in the 100 Xfinity race.
You're in the playoffs too.
I know, it's I kid you not, I was wondering, like, we got to be smart all year long, get in the playoffs if we don't win, and we're already in, so we're good to go.
You get the rest of the year now to work with this team and get better. What do you think about that?
I think it's an amazing opportunity. I knew me and Dave were going to get along great. It was just going to take a little bit of time to get honed in, but I guess we're getting along pretty good right off the bat. I don't know what we were having some problems all day long. We were having some issues with the motor. I don't know what exactly it was, but it held on all race long. It was getting worse at the end, but got a huge thanks to Elliott Sadler, Ryan Reed, Ryan Truex. Those guys were giving me huge pushes, and I was really struggling on the restarts getting going, and was able to hold them back there. And Ryan gave me one last really good push, get back ahead of Elliott, and just able to get him by matter of, I don't even know how close it was time-wise, but it was real close.